Hello and welcome to Bonsai Garden with myself, Mark Sanders. Hope you're all well. As promised, looking at the boxed bonsai seed set, which I purchased from Amazon, just under £10. You get 8 packs in there of some lovely seeds. And so what I've been doing just before the video, I've been having to take the husk off the seeds, because they say to take the husk off and it's easy for the seed to germinate. So anyway, I've got about probably 25 seeds in there for the silk mimosa. So I've done those, and all that's got to be done now is some lukewarm water, and they got to be left to soak for about 24 hours. Same with the flame tree. These are really big seeds, and you have to cut a part of it off. You can see that. You have to cut some of it off so the water can penetrate the hard shell. In there, there's 5 of those seeds. So I've got those all prepared, and also the jacaranda. There's about probably, I don't know, about 10-15 seeds in there. So it's the only container I could find. Everything's recycled. So I've got those. Same again. They've got to be soaked in water, and also I've got another about 15-20 seeds, pomegranate trees. Again, same thing. Stratification is to pre-soak these, and I've got some wisteria seeds. It's quite nice looking little seed actually, all round, look like a little tiny halfpenny piece. So I've got half a dozen of those. They're going to be soaked in water, the same, for 24 hours. And also some Japanese black pine. There's probably 10 seeds in there. So I don't know if you can see in there, probably can you just about, yeah. So again, to stratification is going to be water in there, soaked for 24 hours. And the only 2 packets in there, these are to go into the fridge for 12 to 16 weeks. So I'll do that. I'll get these prepped up. I'll put them into a couple of freezer bags, and then I will put in a damp tissue, and then pop them in the fridge, leave them there for 12 to 16 weeks to encourage their stratification. When you take them out, they should start to germinate. So those 2 will be going into the fridge. So it's eucalyptus and the blue spruce. So it's all a nice experiment to do. See how they come along. I've never done this before, so it's all new to me. And with that, you get all the instructions, your guide with that tells you exactly what to do. There's online videos, so there's a lot of help there, so it's all good. I haven't been on them myself. I just read through the book, and I'm just following the instructions basically. So it's not rocket science, it's pretty straightforward. So basically that's it so far. So once we get these all soaked, then I can pot them up, and then we can go from there. Keep them in a nice warm place, it did say not to get the soil over wet, because the seeds don't like it saturated basically. So I have to be careful with that. So I'll probably use my little sprayer just to spray it a little bit, just dampen it. And I've got some nice seedling soil that I can use. I've got my pots, recycled pots. So basically, all I've got to do now, I shall put some water in these, a whole lot. So I've got all these here, and I've got some. This is rainwater. I don't use tap water. So I've got a big 1,000 litre container around the corner there, and it's been very handy actually. So we'll stick some water in there, because it's actually lukewarm now. So a little bit in there, a little bit in there. Don't need too much of them, I thought. So put it in there and leave them in the sun for a bit. The water's actually quite warm, so that's going to help. It's got to be lukewarm water that you use, not cold. A little bit in there. some on the black pines. So that's six lots of different seeds now soaking overnight for 24 hours. So that should be pretty exciting stuff. That'll be good fun. So I'll put them there for now. And it's quite interesting actually. It's gonna so many different shapes of seed, and the textures, the softness, the hardness, and I think the actual hardest seed there was the flame tree. They are like bulletproof. I was trying to cut into the shell and it was like, wow, that's amazing. I did start to use a standing knife, but that wouldn't touch it, so I ended up with my trimming scissors, and I just managed to cut a little bit off the ends, and that worked fine. And you got to be careful not to cut into the inner seed, because if you do that, then obviously probably not going to be any good. All the husks off of the little silk mimosa, that's all. It took me about probably what 35-40 minutes to take every single one of these off. I had to cut them with a standing knife very carefully to expose the seed inside, and then just drop them in the container. So that's all the husks there. There's quite a few. So basically that's it so far. So once they soak for 24 hours, then I'll be back to pot them up, and then we can leave them to one side and see how things go. So quite exciting. So I'll just do videos now and again, see just how they grow and how they progress, and my findings and how easy it is and things like that. But at the moment it's straightforward. Just gotta have a bit of patience with the husks. They can take a bit of time, but in the long run I'm sure it'll be all worth it. Anything else? No, not for the minute. So basically that's all for the minute, and these are going to go in the fridge, as I said, so they'll be done. So I'll put them there to remind me actually. So when I go indoors I'll do that, and then they'll be all planted up, apart from those that are in the fridge, because they got to stay there for 12 to 16 weeks. So basically that's it for now. Keep well. I'll finish my coffee off now, and have a great evening, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.